Subscribe to MasterChef Mom and press the bell icon to get all the recipe updates.
Hello everyone. Uma and me were discussing, what is that next recipe that we should shoot. So we have been getting a lot of comments, feedback, suggestions. Many people are asking, can you suggest something which is very yummy tasting but something hatke, something new and different, that we can try for the first time. So that's when we thought of banana flour, vazhapu, So banana is one amazing vegetable, that whole ecosystem. If you look at it, we eat banana stem, very healthy. Yeah. Banana is of course most popular fruit. Then raw banana, so many dishes are made. And banana leaf,
my favorite.
Everybody eats very nice thali, meals, tiffin. If you go to south of India, whether it's function or even in many hotels, banana leaf is what is used.
Any dish tastes yummy in banana leaf.
In the same banana ecosystem, you have banana flour. With this, you can make amazing vadai. You can make very yummy vazhapu vadai, we call it, or you can call it banana flour vadai. Yes, Uma?
Yeah, and in fact, this is even called as banana blossom. And there are so many recipes that can be made with this. You can check my blog for those recipes. But as Raghu said, today we're going to make the most popular favorite for even children. Banana flour vadai.
Vazhapu vadai.
Vazhapu vadai.
Shall we start?
Yeah, let's start cooking. To make this banana flour vadai, you will need banana flour. I've taken a small size banana flour. Next, chana dal and dry red chili. I've soaked them for 1 hour. Next, green chilies, curry leaves, fennel seeds, coriander leaves, mint leaves, onion for the crunch, and ginger garlic paste. You can take fresh ginger and garlic too. Salt to taste, and to make the vadais you will need oil.
One of the most important things before you start getting into preparing this vadai is cleaning the banana flour. A lot of people think it is complicated. It is not if you know the technique well. Uma will now show you exactly how to clean this banana flour.
So the first step, I'm going to remove these flowers like this. Okay. You can remove the petal. Then remove these flowers like this.
It's so beautiful, huh?
Yeah. The inner layers, it will be difficult to open it. But you'll have tender flowers inside. Actually, you can grease your hands with little oil. Raghu, can you pass me some oil? And then do this so that your hands will not change color. Otherwise, it can become slightly blackish in color. To avoid that, you can just grease your hand a little bit with oil, any oil. So just grease your hand before you do this. You don't want to miss the small tender flowers. So that's it. So see, if you don't apply oil, it will turn a little blackish like this. So better to apply oil and start. Now Raghu, I'm going to show what are the things that you have to remove.
The flowers are becoming smaller and smaller, delicate and delicate as you go inside.
Correct. So I'm going to show how to clean this. So if you see, I'll show you another one. There is one transparent sheet like this in the front. Remove that. And there is one tall one here, petal inside. This is called the stamen. So remove this. It's called kalan in Tamil. This one is difficult to digest. So remove this one and everything. Okay, these are the two things that you have to remove inside every flower. And To prevent this from discoloring, you put it inside buttermilk. Okay, this is curd. I whisked and diluted it into thin buttermilk. You can just put it inside. You clean and you put it inside. See, this is the thin layer outside and the tallest one here inside. Remove that. That's it.
I got it. Center one. This transfer.
For the tender ones, these small ones, we need not clean it. We can just cut and use it just like that. It's only for the bigger ones we have to clean. Also, Raghu, if you put it in buttermilk like this, we can store this in the fridge for up till 1 or 2 days also. Half we can use today, and tomorrow you can make any other dish with this. You can make a simple poriyal or anything with this the next day. Even for vada, you can prepare earlier itself and keep it.
That is almost like a team building activity.
Yeah.
If you have more members in the family, please involve all of them. You would need their help. But it is worth it. The end result, the taste and health, all, I mean, whichever way you look at it, this vada is worth it, worth the effort.
Cleaned banana flowers. Now next step is an optional step. What I'm going to do is I've added a little bit of water in this and I'm going to microwave it on high for just 3 minutes. You can also steam it or you can add boiling water to it and allow it to sit for 5 minutes. This is an optional step. If you don't want to do this, you can just finely chop the banana flour and add it to the batter. Microwave and I've drained the excess water. Okay, now we are going to add all this dal, red chilli and the varapu, that is the banana flour, into the mixer. Just set aside a handful of chana dal. Okay. And the rest you can add it to the mixer. Make sure you're not adding any water to this. Okay, to this I am adding the banana flour. Since I am grinding, I have not cut it. I have just microwaved and I am adding it. Drain the water and I am adding. Now I am going to grind this. See, I have ground the batter. I did not add any water to this. Okay. Now I am adding the varapu vada batter into a wide bowl. See, it will be thick like this if you don't add any water and grind. Only then it will soak very less oil when you are frying. Okay, to this batter, now I am going to add fennel seeds. I am adding ginger garlic paste. Like I told you, you can crush fresh ginger and garlic. That will give a very nice taste. Okay. Next, onion, finely chopped green chilies and curry leaves, coriander leaves. All this you adjust according to your taste. Some mint leaves also I am adding. Okay, now we are going to add some salt. I am going to add salt and mix the batter well. Onion is optional. If you feel like adding, you add. Otherwise, just add all the other herbs, spices, and you can make the vada.
Onion just makes it more tasty.
Yeah.
You get that masala vada feel.
See, the batter is nicely mixed. Now let's start shaping the vadas. So now oil is hot. I'm just going to check if the oil is hot by just dropping a small piece. Yeah, so it has to instantly float up like this, come up like this. That means the oil is just ready for frying. This is important step, then only the vada will not soak oil. Yeah.
It will come out fluffy and crunchy.
It will come out crunchy and it won't soak oil also. Okay, so the oil is ready. Now let's start making. Okay, I'm going to just wet my palm very lightly. Take a small portion, just like masala vada only.
I also want to try.
Yeah.
Just clean my hands and come.
Yeah. Then, so flatten it like this in your palm and gently drop it. So I first clean my palm, then placed a small portion of the vada batter on the palm like this. Then flatten it like this Okay, and then gently drop it in oil. If you want, you can make it thick also, but thin vadas will be more crunchy.
See, if you had banana leaf, we could have put it on that also.
Yeah, banana leaf. If you want, you can flatten it on the banana leaf and then put it inside. It will taste even more yummy.
I've seen people do it on the milk cover packets.
Yeah, that is the local jugaad. My mother also used to do that. So once it is brown on one side, flip and cook on the other side. That's it.
I shall make hot tea.
Yeah. Nice vada and tea, great combination. If you're cooking banana flour for the first time, this is the safest recipe. You're sure that everybody will like this recipe. And with dal, it makes it more healthy. So this oil I'm using groundnut oil for frying the vadas. In fact, with this vada, you can also make korambu. It will be excellent. Vadai korambu. It will taste yummy. The recipe is there on my blog. Do check it out. You can make vada, store it in the fridge and use it the next day. And make vada curry also. That will also be very nice. It's almost done, Raghu. It has to brown like this. It's nice, brown and beautiful.
And many of these traditional vegetables like banana flour, banana stem, you'll have to find new and interesting ways of introducing them to children.
Yeah.
Otherwise they will not eat.
They'll not eat. This they won't even know that it is there. So once the sizzling stops, that means the vada is done and we can remove it. The mint leaves gives that amazing flavor. So do add the mint leaves. See how it looks. Beautiful. Crispy and yummy. You can shape it thicker also like I said, but this will just vanish in minutes. So I'll show you how crunchy this is. So crunchy. So yummy. Irresistible.
I'm going to add one more. Amazing. We're going to enjoy this with tea. And you're going to try it out and give your feedback to Mom.
Chai is also ready.
Yeah.